Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Lynn Carey and I'm here with you today to talk about, do you speak of sickness? Because when I talk to people, I find it more common how much people talk of their symptoms and their sickness, and they are very in the mindset that they caught something. I overheard someone talking about just coming back from a trip, and they were just feeling so bad, and they had this, and this. And I just heard the disconnection. I was shocked to feel, and I've seen this with quite a few people. This was just the latest scenario. I was shocked to realize that she had no idea that she could just run down her energy by flying on a plane, going on a trip somewhere where you're busy for a few days, and then fly back. That wears the hell out of me when I do something like that. I remember going to a conference in Las Vegas. Las Vegas has the worst energy anywhere. And when you're in those hotel casinos, the energy, like it's just so many people. And once you become sensitive to energy, like you have to learn to protect yourself. You have to learn to balance your energy. Like, so when I would go, I would try to be able to stay a few days before and after. Not only it's a time difference, it's like a 5-hour flight. I mean, I could barely keep my eyes open. Like, it was so draining until because I tried to do it in 3 days. When I was able to spread my time out over a week, I did better with my energy because I was able to rest a little bit before and after in between the flight and the conference. But I'm just shocked that she thinks she caught something. And now, everybody thinks they're going to catch something from the people who were jabbed, that they're spreading something. And I mean, here's the thing. You're still playing victim. If your immune system is strong, you're invincible. The only way your immune system gets weak is when you run yourself down. You're stressed out, you're mentally worried about something, you're dealing with a situation that doesn't make you happy, you keep going and don't rest. This is why you do get sick, because people won't stop unless they're symptomatic, unless their body physically throws them down on the couch or in a bed and say, hey, you gotta stop. People run crazy day in and day out with so much busyness. I don't even know how they stand it. I can't live like that anymore. When you're in alignment to yourself and you feel peace within and you have a grace state, you're not looking for constant stimulation. You're looking for inspired, purposeful action, or just something for enjoyment. But it takes so little for you to feel joy because you're in a joyous state. That's how I live my life. So when I do something big, like I just had a full day the other day and I was a little beat up yesterday. It felt like I had a hangover and I did not drink. And it was all good stuff, but I felt that I needed to align my energy. It's about energy flow. So it's about listening to your body, getting in tune. I don't think in disease terms. Labels mean nothing. And it's funny, I'll talk about healing myself. And right away I get comments from people, well, I have this disease. I think the latest was I forget what it was. I think it was an ovarian cyst syndrome. I had to look up what it was. We have so many labels. And I was like, oh, I need to know about that too. I need to know about that too. People are so focused on the label, like it's an outside thing that got them. That's why I think that Louise Hay book, You Can Heal Your Body, is so important, because when you see every symptom has an emotional connection between it, it changes your whole life. I worked with energy in the body as a chiropractor. It's all energy flow. And you know what? After my first few years in practice, my conclusion was there is no disease, none. The only reason there is because we believe in it. We're programmed to look for any symptoms, label it, and have fear that we don't have control over it. That's why there's disease. There would be no disease. So how do you speak? Do you speak like, oh, do you think I could have caught this? Like I have aches and pains and I have, a pain in my back, or I have a sore throat, or do you think I could have caught some, or I went to the doctor because I have no idea what's wrong with me and they told me I have this. Let it go. Let it go. I can't even think in labels anymore. If I feel a symptom, I still may look up what it is, because as soon as I get that emotional confirmation, like I connected those dots, I'm like, oh yeah, and I'm already on my healing journey. Like I'm already balancing out my energy. It's usually right on, and you just start to feel you start to feel better. I'm telling you, when you let go of being attached to labels, you heal faster. You don't live in fear. And that's how you get connected to your internal, your inner guidance, your energy. So speaking of sickness, whether you say, I have a cold, I had the flu, now it's the CV-19 thing, which I don't even think exists. I think we have a million labels. You got out of whack. And sadly, a lot of the extreme things they're doing to treat people, like in the hospital, makes you worse. And not just for CV. A lot of things that the medical people intervention does makes you worse. And they put more fear into you. They give you drugs. They wear down your body, not mentally with the fear, then with all their so-called treatments. It's usually drug or therapy or surgery. And now the body has to try to heal that too. It's a lot. Like when you understand that symptoms are a natural balancing of the body. Your body is symptomatic. It's letting you know. It's clearing something out. You need to rest. You need to slow down. You need to be aware of your thoughts. You need to be aware of what's stressing you out in life. You may need to know that you ate too much junk or you have too many toxins in your body, right? You need to honor the message and listen to what you should be doing within yourself. Start flowing your energy. Start learning to make yourself feel better. When you're happy, you're healthy. Your body naturally rises like a cork. When you keep staying in a stressed out state, it wears your body out. You're weakening your immune system. That's it. You're the one who has control of it. That's it. Now, I do think, when people say, oh, so-and-so died of this. You know what? We're all going to die. Maybe it was just their time. Maybe it was because the medical people did too much and killed them. I've seen that too. Or maybe it was their time and that was the path they chose, right? I find it funny when I say there's no disease. Like, I don't say that too often, and I have to sit and listen to these people, and I try to have compassion with them going on and on and on about all their symptoms. It drains me so bad, these conversations. It's hard for me to have an average conversation with someone. But it intrigues me why someone, when I say there's no disease, if it triggers anger in you, you have to ask yourself why. A lot of people get angry when you confront them. I won't say that to everybody, because they get angry because people want to own their disease. They like their diseases. So if you feel anger, what is your disease doing for you? You're getting something from it. You're either not dealing with another part of your life. It's easier to deal with the disease than to face stuff in your life that you don't want to heal. Inner child wounds, abuse, family relationships, a job, money issues, somewhere where you feel like you're out of control, where if you get to have a disease and be a victim, where you get out of dealing with something else. That's a big pattern when it comes to dis-ease. It's dis-ease in the body. So how are you not flowing your energy? So I don't look at it as labels. Get in tune with how you're flowing your energy, and you will become empowered. I say this not to have compassion. We all have to start somewhere. I was one of the sickest people you ever met when you saw me as a teenager. But I became so empowered when I found the key to healing. And it's all flowing your energy and getting rid of the fear behind the dis-ease that you labeled in your body. So I hope this empowers you. I hope this inspires you to start a healing journey, to get in tune with your energy and to create your best life. Have an amazing day.